What's up, everybody? Today was an awesome day. I did not trade at all. I cleaned the house. I put a light up. I enjoyed my day. Right? There was no opportunity here, so I enjoyed myself. Had myself a nice little Oktoberfest beer, maybe a couple of them. But I'm gonna do a video because I personally enjoy doing this. I have a passion for this game. I've always had a passion for this. So when I do this, it's fun for me. I know. Um, I was never a big school guy. But for me, this I could come here and it's not a job for me. I love what I do. I have a ton of passion behind it. Um, so I'm going to talk about today because I have so much things I can share, and it's not edge. People talk about you're getting rid of your edge. I don't believe in it. These patterns have been around for way before us. Um, I want to talk about psychology because I'm big on it. I think psychology is the number one reason I could even make money. Yeah, right. So I wanted to talk about it, and don't get me wrong. Some of this stuff I talk about might not have anything to do with you, but I could promise you, there's a trader out there where it's gonna hit him. Right. The whole point of mentoring. I'm not a guru. I'm trying to mentor people to get better. I'm not a fucking guru. I'm trying to help people. Actually help people. No noise. The need to know the things you should be aware of. Right. And things such as. So I'm going to say a few things, and it might not resonate with you, but it might fit someone else, right? It's all about light bulb moments, right? You're always going to have a light bulb moment, and it's all about trying to hit people in a direction of educating them where something connects to them. It doesn't mean everything has to, but something is going to hit them where it's going to change their trading, either their mentality or their style completely. Um, so I'm going to talk about reasons traders fail. And a lot of people will relate to this, right? I can relate to literally everything I'm going to talk about, I could relate to. So I just want to say one thing. A lot of rooms, and I'm not bashing rooms, right? I don't care about other rooms personally, but I will let you know this. There's a lot of information out there, okay, in trading. There's good information, there's a lot of great information, and there's some bad information, right? But a lot of rooms are so old that there's just so much information. And it's not what you need to know. It's just like, all right, at this point, you got to dig through it and figure out what actually is good and what's bad. So therefore, it's not valuable because then what happens? You're learning too much and you're learning too much some bad information in there that's old or just bad information. And now the hardest thing of trading is unlearning bad shit that someone put in your head. I've had to do it. Extremely hard to do. From technical analysis to psychology to risk management, learning get rid of old bad habits that people put in your head when you first started is one of the hardest things to do. So I'm going to tell you the need to know, and I'm going to tell you why traders fail. Right? So say it's a Monday and you have your A plus setup. Right? You go in there and you make whatever $100. Right? You're a new trader. You put up, I don't know, $30. You walk away and you make $100. Okay? Easy money. You sit there and you say, I could do this. Right? Most of us understand that we could do it. At the end of the day, most of us could do it, right? But most of us don't have the discipline to do it for a certain amount of time. You could do it, but for how long, right? Usually people just give it all back. Some people are smart, make their money and walk away. So, say Monday you made a really good trade, right? Easy money, right? We all can make winning trades. Tuesday you come here and you are greedy, right? I have to make money today, right? 9 to 5 mentality, right? I showed up, I deserve to make money. You force something random because now in your head you have house money. I won yesterday. What am I going to lose? Well, long term doing that, you will lose. It adds up, right? So the guy that waited on traded Monday made a winning trade. Now Tuesday comes, it's slow. He forced the trade, gave half of it back, right? And then Wednesday comes, there's no trade at all. It's dead, right? Thursday comes, the perfect trade comes, and he makes money. And he just made a little bit more from his Monday trade now. So now he gave back half on Tuesday, and now he's up slightly more than his Monday P&L. Because Tuesday he was so bored, instead of having patience to wait for the right trades, he was so bored on Tuesday to make a trade that he could have just waited 2 more days, and he would have been up 2 times the amount if he didn't take a boredom trade. So people are forcing trades, right? People think if I can't trade today, I'm not a trader. It's not accurate. You could be patient, wait for the plays. When easy money plays come, you ever wonder how is it that easy? Because it's just that. The hard part is waiting for that, right? A lot of really good plays that come, they come 5, 6 times a month, four or 5 times a month. Um, they just work right away, and people still can't make money is because the time between that, where there's nothing going on, you feel obligated to make money, and you feel like you deserve money, so you force, and you end up in that never-ending cycle of a P&L that's really just up, down, up, down, up, down, boom and bust, right? Giving back, and you're not hitting your full potential, right? So you always feel like you're gonna make it as a trader because you feel like you're right there, but you can't figure out how to stop giving money back on trades that are irrelevant to your system because you are a fucking degenerate, right? You could turn this into a casino. Instant satisfaction, right? Either works or it doesn't. Or you could be a professional and wait for the right plays, like a sniper mentality. Wait, stalk it, execute. Forcing trades. Risk management. I think the number one reason people fail is obviously, it's not, I think it is the number one reason people fail, is that when they're wrong, they're so overly biased and they can't admit that they're wrong. They suck at losing. I can't be wrong. My data says it shouldn't be wrong. Well, your data is telling you probability over a series of trades, not that specific trade. So yes, my friend, you could 100% be wrong. Therefore, cut the fucking trade. Don't add, or in, out, and completely build up a big loss, right? Accept that you could be wrong. I love that I could be wrong right away because for me, that's literally the only reason I make money, to be honest. I lose all the time, but when I lose, I'm very good at losing, right? Um, Risk management, right? FOMO, right? You see everyone else trade, it's not in your system, right? Everyone in your chat room is talking about it, and you feel obligated that everyone's going to hit it today. I should hit it, right? They all make money and you don't because you don't even know what they're trading. Your stop is too tight. You don't know shit about the trade. You had FOMO. You played something that's not in your playbook, right? Imagine owning a business that sells, you know, imagine being in a barbershop. You go in a barbershop, and that barbershop they sell cell phones, right? Sounds crazy, but that is not. It's not going to help you. It's not part of your business. It's not your business model, right? A playbook is your business model. This is what I play. This is what the cell phone shit might have been. That might have been a fucking terrible example, guys. But the point is, your playbook is your business. That's your foundation of your business. That's how you make money. So FOMO, don't look at what everyone else is doing. The worst thing you could do is watch what every trader is doing and compare or think you got to trade just like them. Fool's game. You don't have to. Right? Impulsive entries, no patience. You have a plan and you just can't wait. Right? You're scared you're going to miss a trade. Therefore, you get in early, you cut it, and then the trade works out perfectly for you. And by that time, you lost $2,000. Your risk is $4,000, and now you got to get back in. And now the perfect entry came that you've been wanting. That was part of your plan. Next thing you know, your P&L on the day is not even close to what it could have been because you had that first loss because what? You have no patience. Impulsive entries. Um, patience. Patience for a PT. I myself deal with this problem. Right? I deal with problems all the time. I would make way more money if I waited sometimes. Patience. You have to let winners win, right? You know what they say, when you're winning, have hope, add. When you're losing, have fear, cut it. Usually it's opposite for most people. Um, Forcing trade, remember, expectations, of course, we said about this earlier. They feel like they have expectations to make money, right? I made 3 grand today. I have to make 3 grand tomorrow. Zero expectations. Um, Things like that. There's so many different things, guys. Boom and bust, right? Most traders are boom and bust traders. They can make money, but they lose it. Most traders are indeed boom and bust traders. I was a boom and bust trader for 2 years, right? And I kept thinking, well, how do I become? That's why I got stuck, right? Because I was so fixated. Because I'm like, this is why I became obsessed. Because when you're a boom and bust trader, you feel like you're right fucking there, but you can't do it. And that's why people become addicting to try to figure trading out, right? Because when you're boom and bust, you see the potential, you just can't fucking do it, right? When I first started, I made $300, give all $300 back, $300, and I was like, I could do it, but how? How do I keep giving it all back? Boom and bust, right? Um, Things like that. So I mean, there's just so many reasons traders fail, right? Overthinking, overanalyzing. The more you put all these things together and figure out what is your personality, this is very important, okay? What is my personality? Well, I know me better than anybody, right? One thing about trading is you're going to learn yourself um, way better than you ever think, and it's big on self-improvement. So overall, you're going to just become a better person, right? Because you're criticizing yourself to be the best version of yourself. That's what a trader does, right? Um, so what is my flaws? Well, I know patience, right? And sometimes I know I could get a boredom trade every once, so I'm aware of it. So can I perfect that flaw? This is from when you're to now. It's almost I think it's hard to rewire the brain, but you can manage that flaw. So when you're aware, this is the thing. This is the most important part why I talk about different problems people face. You could take all this and break it down to what is this me? Do I have problem forcing trades? Risk management, FOMO. What is me? Laws, and then you could manage them, not perfect them, but you could manage them, right? You get FOMO, walk away, right? Walk away, refresh your head, come back. Even if you don't have to, you don't even have to come back. Walk away for the day. It does subside. Um, or FOMO, size really down and take a dumb loss, right? If it's a boredom trade or something. Understand your flaws and scenarios and ask yourself and criticize yourself as a trader, who am I? Right? My personality. I've traded, say I'm a new trader and I traded for 6 months and I have if I have 4 months of actively trading, I will understand myself more than anybody. And I could take these, I don't force trades. Say if, right? Impulsive entries. And you could write these things down. Your personality traits that are just flaws that you won't perfect, but you could manage them. But you could only manage them if you're aware of them. If you're not aware of them, how the fuck are you going to manage them? You know what I mean? And this is like, I know this shit sounds stupid, but you would be surprised the quality of what I'm talking about right now in terms of understanding yourself and your and potentials in your trading. You could manage issues in your trading, you could fix them. If not perfect them, you could manage them. Emotions are almost impossible to perfect, but it's emotional management. So you got to take all these different things and write them down and make it see, all right, what do I do? What am I prone to? Then when you understand what you are prone to, you could manage that. This might seem like a very advanced topic for some people, but this is actually trading. Trading is huge on just understanding oneself. Um, And I'm telling, that's a fact. I don't care how long you've been trading for, it's a goddamn fact. You got to understand yourself. And when you understand yourself, you could start making the right decisions for your best interest. When you first start, you're going to make every bad decision. Some of them you could fix. Some of them is just who you are as a person. It's wired into your brain, but now you can manage them. So I hope this helped you guys. If this is too much for you guys, you don't have to watch it. But this is a real this is like the nitty gritty of growing as a trader. Not just patterns, right? That's a sales pitch. Here, you want to learn patterns, how to make $1 million? This is all you have to do. But they forget about telling you the part about where you're still gonna fucking fail with my patterns because I can make money with these patterns long term. You can make a few winning trades, but you might not be able to make money long term. And these are the reasons why. All right, take care.